Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so a triangle. How many sides does a triangle have? Austin's awake now. Which means there are 3 angles. Like, but that's what it is. Okay, we gotta just take care of the boring basic stuff before we can do the fun stuff. Okay, so we have 3 sides and we have 3 angles. Okay, when we name the sides, we have to use 2 letters so we know which side that we're talking about. So this side right here that I highlighted in yellow, what 2 letters make that side? Okay, so I'm going to call this side XY, and I'm going to put a little line above it because that means, hey, it's a segment, it's a side. Okay. What about this side? What do you think we're going to call it? YZ. Okay. And last but not least, what are we going to call this guy? Okay, so thank you for saying both because it actually doesn't matter which one comes first versus second. I called this XZ. If you called it ZX, that would be okay. All right, because it would mean the same thing. Okay. Now, we have 3 angles, and if you remember back to the beginning of our unit that we did in December, okay, we talked about those corresponding parts, okay? Our symbol for angle is kind of like a slanted L, right? It's a weird L. So angle X, angle Y, and angle Z are our 3 angles, okay? Could some of you figure that out without me telling you? Yeah, but it's fine, right? Now, the big thing about today, okay, is what we demonstrated with this pink triangle folding business, okay? So officially, we call this the triangle sum theorem. Theorem just means it's a math rule, okay? So don't worry about that word. The word I want you to worry about is sum. Cash, what does sum mean? S-U-M.
Like the answer.
The answer of what kind of problem? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division.
Division. Addition.
Addition. Yes, you got there. Okay. So sum means addition. Okay. When we have a triangle, the sum, which means addition, of our 3 angles is going to be 180 degrees. That's the most important part of today, which will be the most important part of tomorrow, which will be the most important part of Monday. Okay. 3 angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Did you know that already? Yeah. Okay. So the one thing, like moving from high school to middle school, I don't always know when you guys learn things in elementary school. Is this something you would have talked about like in 6th grade?
Yes.
7th for sure. Yeah. I know you guys do like proportions in 6th grade.
I don't remember anything.
All right.
What are 6 teachers?
Oh, that is rough. Might as well call it 6. Okay, so this is what we know. The measure of angle X plus the measure of angle Y plus the measure of angle Z equals 180. Why am I putting M right there? M for measure. That means, hey, how many degrees is it? Okay. Is it? So the official, like, hey, this is how you do it. Like when we write that stuff down, looks kind of crazy. But when we actually do it, it's not complicated. Okay. We might have to use our brains a little bit. Oh, no. But I have calculators in front of you to help you, okay? Okay. All right, so let's look at triangle number 1. What can you tell me? Oh, well, I'm not ready for that. What can you tell me about this triangle? Somebody besides Tatum. Tatum is bailing you out. Wes.
It has two really long sides.
Okay, it has 2 really long sides and a short side. Okay, what else can you tell me about this triangle? Jacob. Oh, what are those numbers? Can you read the numbers for me?
Oh, 79 and 82.
Okay, so we have 79 and we have 82. Okay, but how many angles does a triangle have? 3. What's the third angle? So right now we know it's X, right? Okay. What do we know about these 3 angles, Emma?
They're 19 away from 100.
Okay, so we know that the 3 angles add up to equal 180. I want you to write this down, just like I have it written. We know that 75 plus 82 plus our mystery X equals 180. Now, Emma already thinks that the answer is 19. How did she get 19? Who can tell me, besides Katum, besides Emma, how Emma got 19? What do you think we should do, Lainey? Okay, so let's do this, Lainey. Lainey knows we need to get X by itself, and so she says like, hey, let's subtract those over. Before we do, let's do this. Let's take 79 and 82, and since they're both numbers on the left side, let's add them together. So what is 79 plus 82?
I don't know.
161.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have 161 plus mystery number X equals 180. Okay. How do we get X by itself? Okay, we need to take 161 and we need to undo it by subtracting to both sides. Now, I know that some of you can do this without writing an equation, but guess what? Tomorrow, I want you to look at like number 8 at the bottom of your paper. Tomorrow, we're going to have angles that aren't numbers. Okay, they're going to be 4x plus 7 and 7x minus 22 and all these crazy things. So we need to be able to set it up this way. Okay. So 180 minus 161 gives us, Emma, 19. So this angle right here is 19 degrees. Sound good? Yeah? Okay. Number 2, I want you to take the 3 angles and add them up to equal 180. So what I want you to do basically is this step right here that I've highlighted in orange. I want you to write that same thing, but for the triangle in number 2. Ready, set, go. Number 2, write the equation just like in number 1 that I highlighted in orange. right, Caesar, what'd you write down? You see how we did this over here with the three angles? How do we do that for number two? Thank you. Make sure you write that down. Okay. All right. Do you have what Caesar has right here? Oh, we're gonna have to like stand up and do like triangle jumping jacks here pretty soon. I don't know. I'm gonna make it up. Austin, do you have this?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we do next?
Add 68 and 49.
Okay. Help me out. What's 68 plus 49? 117 says Kadem. Can somebody confirm? Don't just say, oh, he's probably right. Check him. Jacob, did you say he's wrong? I love the confidence that you have in Kadem Dortch. Okay. Jacob, now what do we do? Yeah, you do. Okay. But I don't have an answer yet. How do I get that answer? We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so X is 63. 63?
63.
Okay, so X is 63 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. You guys are rock stars. As he yawns and can barely keep his eyes open. See, I wish I was taking a nap like I could have been. Like yesterday. No, not yesterday. I had to be at work yesterday. Tuesday. I'm missing my naps. Number 3. Reagan.
It's a right angle, so it's 90.
How does Reagan know that that's a right angle?
Because it has a box.
Okay, thank you. This cute little box in the corner means that our angle is 90 degrees. So maybe you should write that. Oh, hey, this is 90 degrees.
It's only 90 more.
Okay, hold on. You find your pass, and I'm going to keep going on this one. Okay, so we know that these three angles do what? Okay, so we have, right with me, 90 plus 53 plus X equals 180. Last one. Okay, solve number 3 for me while I write her path.
Lotion with sense too.
I'll make it like super strong. It's really just like the aerosols, like the in the air. That part to breathe in. Okay, is 90 plus 53 143? Did I do that right? Okay, so then when we subtract 143 over, Austin, what's X? Nice. Did you see how Austin didn't even use his calculator? But I appreciate that he felt like he could do it without a calculator and he did not back down from that. Okay, you technically don't need a calculator for this. It helps us. We don't have to think as hard, but you don't need a calculator. Okay, start to finish, you do number 4. When you have number 4 finished, check in with your new elbow partner, see if they got the same thing. You have 1 minute, go. So you'll just have to use Wes for right now. Because Wes, who's supposed to sit by you? Tony, and Alexander's gone, Kale, Aiden. And we have 5 people gone. This is my small staff that is young. 5 people gone. What, Austin?
Nothing. How many people are in there?
In what?
There, 4 or 5.
9. Will that be okay?
This is.
I hear people comparing answers. I also see people not doing the problem.
I like your song.
It's like not even 30 degrees right now.
Okay.
I promise we'll go outside, but not this unit.
It's literally crazy.
It is literally freezing. Okay, Jacob Carpenter, what did you write down? Well, I guess that's where you are, yeah.
I didn't do it like I just did
Okay, so what is your answer?
1, 1.
Okay, so Jacob got 119, and I appreciate that you did the math, but I do need you to show your work. So, couple of reasons. Number 1, if you make a mistake, I can help you. That's the biggest reason. Number 2, tomorrow, it's not going to be as simple as I'm going to take some numbers and minus them from 180 and I'm done. Number 3, I post the answers to homework. If you don't show your work, I'm going to assume you just copied my answers and I will not give you credit for your homework. So lots of reasons, but you got to show your work. So I do need you to write down that 34 plus 27 plus X equals 180. I need you to write that step. Okay. And I need you to write it like that so that tomorrow will be okay. Right? Then you can add 34 and 27 to get 61, which is something that you did. And I know you subtracted the 61 to get your 119, but I need you to show me those steps. Okay. Now, I know that we are just back from winter break, and it's just terrible that you're going to have homework.
Should no homework and flex.
I did not say that. I said every math class will have homework,
You said tomorrow we'll have homework.
but we have 8 minutes and you have 10 problems. You can get most of them, if not all of them, done in this time.